When people think of the Holocaust, we often think about the horrors that happened behind concentration camp walls. However, the Holocaust was more complicated than that. Jonathan Wieson, a history professor at UAB and writer, studied Nazi Germany for 25 years and even lived in Germany for a time.
Yeah, I think it's important to point out this angle because a lot of times we sort of think of Nazi Germany as alone in terms of racial persecution and anti-Jewish acts. But the more you look, the more you realize that a lot of countries did not necessarily similar things with respect to mass murder, but anti-Jewish laws.
Laws in the United States alone barred Jewish people from attending universities and even going to certain public spaces such as beaches. It all stemmed from the tradition of discrimination.
A lot of countries, including our own, had this sort of tradition of turning against minorities, or at least trying to regulate where they could go. And of course, the prime example is anti-black racism in the U.S., which the Nazis studied and looked at very carefully.
Harmful stereotypes were often the cause of such discrimination.
A lot of countries were, especially as they were recovering from the Great Depression, they had this sense that if Jews came over, they would take all the jobs, that Jewish dominance as lawyers, business people, some of the old stereotypes about Jews and money, that would corrupt society.
Despite many individuals undermining Nazi law, it was not enough to prevent the Holocaust since anti-Semitism was widely accepted. Cailey Wright, TrojanVision News.